Hello YouTube, this is Kevin from Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on and talk about this family of knives. Every now and then I go through my collection and I find these knives that are all connected, especially my Spydercos. So this video is about the Spyderco Reverse S blade. Now, Spyderco started all of this with the civilian. This is the original civilian. Aluminum scales with, I'll just call it rubber inserts with the clip on the back, back lock. All of these have a back lock. But here's what we're talking about. This Reverse S. The civilian is a bigger knife. 4.1 inch blade, serrated, 9.3 inch total. It weighs 4.8 ounces. With this knife, Spyderco didn't mince words. They said this is not an EDC knife. This is not for everyday carry. This is for self-protection. Now, whether you want to carry it for self-protection every day, that's fine. They even include in the box a slip that says, hey, listen, the tip on this is not an EDC knife. The tip on this might break off. This is for self-protection, and it's created for that. The tip to pierce the belly, easy to contact the serrated edges, rips efficiently. VG10 steel. Now this was the original, and then of course Spyderco grew up a little and said, let's keep it, of course. It's a civilian. It's for self-protection. But let's put it, keep it with VG10 steel. Let's put full liners, black G10 scales, which can handle just about everything. Strong back lock, of course, and still a one-way clip. Actually, it's a two-way clip, but only on the right-hand side. Two-way clip, only on the right-hand side, the civilian. So, the aluminum civilian begot the black G10 civilian. Then, the South African market said, hey, we like the civilian, but we want it in a lighter package. Can you do that for us, Spyderco? And Spyderco said yes. And what Spyderco did was they took the civilian and they put it on a lightweight FRN scale. Now this is a unique knife. Instead of calling it the civilian, they call it the Matriarch. And instead of 4.1 inches, it became 3.6 inches for the South African market, and then for all markets. Lightweight, FRN scales. This one, still VG10. Smaller blade. And of course, this is a unique one without the serrated edges. Again, on all of these, you get in the box, this is not for EDC. This is not an everyday carry. Watch out for the tip. But it is for, again, steel for personal defense. And then Spyderco updated the Matriarch. This is the Matriarch II. Now I have two Matriarch IIs in black VG10 steel and satin. And mine has the Emerson opener. You guys know the Emerson opener, right? That's where it comes out of the pocket and opens up automatically. You can get these without the Emerson opener, and it will look just like the regular Matriarch Reverse S blade. But what they did, I think for production, but also I think for recognition from the marketplace, I really like that they've done this. What they did was they took Endura's FRN scales, 4-way clip, right? FRN scale, so it's lightweight, and they put it on the Matriarch reverse S blade. And I really like that. In fact, sometimes I lose in the case, I lose my Matriarch 2s among my Enduras. Because remember, let me see if I can grab an Endura. Here we go. We got one on the desk. I mean, with the hole, the Endura comes up a little anyway, right? So they kind of have the same profile. They do have the same profile, except, of course, that reverse S blade. VG10 steel. So if you're a big Endura carrier, and there are a lot of you out there, you can have the Endura for an EDC knife, and of course the Endura, any sharp knife you can use for personal protection, but the Endura, of course, is a big knife that you can use, but it's not like, of course, the Matriarch. And then they finally came with, I like the little Matriarch. The little Matriarch. I'm lucky enough to get the special release with the plain edge of the little Matriarch. Blue FRN scales. Again, VG10 steel. In this case, with the little Matriarch, it's a 3-inch blade. And what they did, guess what they did? Yeah, they put it on the Delica FRN scales. So again, not for EDC, but if you're a Delica user, and there's a lot of you, you also have one with the reverse S. I'm lucky enough to have it in serrated and plain edge. So let's go over this. The original civilian begot the civilian that you can still buy today with the black G10 scales. VG10, both of these, of course, with the 4.1 inch blade, serrated edge, that begot the Matriarch from a request from South African folks who wanted one a little bit smaller and lighter. So they put on the FRN scales and they shortened it from 4.1 inch down to 3.6 inches. Then, of course, as Spyderco does, they said, let's improve on the Matriarch. So they did the Matriarch 2. Mine, of course, has the Emerson openers. You can buy them without the Emerson openers if you can find them. I like them with the Emerson openers, given that they're for self-defense. I have the black blade in. Of course, I have the satin blade. Let's see. I didn't talk about the... I'm sorry. The original steel is the G2 steel, one of the early steels from Spyderco. The original has G2 steel. See, G2 stainless. All the other knives, VG10 steel. And then, what they did was, when they went to the Matriarch 2, they put them on Endura's base, on the Endura scales. And then the little Matriarch, which I just fell in love with. So small, so handy, so easy to use. And what they did was, they put it on the Delica base. So there you have it. Yeah. The civilian begot the Matriarch that begot the Matriarch 2 that begot the little Matriarch. So that's the lineup. Now, I said we wanted to talk about reverse S. Here's the funny part. After they did the original civilian, they came back with, before they did anything else, they had the big, nasty civilian, and then they came back with the cricket and put the reverse S on it. See that? The belly's a little bit bigger. So here you have this big knife, and they brought it to a small size, 1.9 inches. This is the original with the All Might covered aluminum scales. Thicker than the newer one. I have the whole collection of crickets. I'll do a video on that coming up soon. And this, the earlier ones, had liner locks because they had full liners. But look at that. Can you believe? Big, nasty civilian. And the smaller knife, the cricket. And then the other knife, the only one that I've seen that I own with the reverse S, is the Spot neck knife from Spyderco. The Spot neck knife actually is even smaller than the cricket when you look at the blade. Yeah, the blade is only 1.6 inches instead of 1.9. I really like this. You know, I've been doing shorts, and I have a lot of them posted, so go check them out. Of all my Spydercos, I post every single day, so you should check those out. I just did one on the Spot. Bigger belly, which means you can use it more for EDC types of things. That's why you have it around your neck. Here, I believe, is the collection of reverse S's. Of course, there's a lot of crickets, and we'll show you all of those. The Spot, the neck knife. I was surprised to find out that was reverse S. I've owned it for a couple of years, but I said, oh, I'm going to do a reverse S video. This is reverse S. So there you have it. I wanted to talk about the civilian and its family, but also touch on the reverse S, which includes the cricket and the Spot from Spyderco. That's it. Check out my daily posts of shorts. I'm going to do more videos coming up soon in a week or so. I really appreciate all of you guys. Probably going to really thin out this collection too. Probably, I don't know, maybe at the end of September. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notifications. Man, I appreciate all of you guys. Been around a long time. Check out this site. There are, I don't know, 600 videos about all kinds of knives. You guys take good care of yourselves, okay? Stay healthy. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.